Hello, I am Fjallsback and welcome to Stellaris, where we're playing with Hyperlanes for everyone. Right, we are still working on the cultists, the Red Prophets. We have now sent our transport fleet up this way to investigate them, and they're going to be there shortly. And then we will see what that is going to lead to. I think this is the last step in that event chain, if memory serves me correct, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay.
Construction project concluded.
Governor has gained a new skill. He gained a level, and I don't know if he had lifespan or clear blocker thingy, but he got one of those. You are actually done here, which means we should start building buildings, and we should maybe build the this power plant first. Right. Some enemies are about to jump in here, it looked like. Yes? No? Did they jump past?
Evading hostiles.
Who's evading hostiles where? Ah, these guys. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You just evade those. Alright. Which means you will actually have to go and survey here next. Fair enough. Right, almost there. And our military fleet just hang out right next to him. Send out their little ships, or what is this gonna look like?
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Space amoeba hunters. Okay, I don't know exactly where they're gonna go, but I'll ignore them for a while. So we'll have a look at this. Nothing seems to be happening. If I just go here, oh, there is a timer thingy on here. Okay, 12 days. Just doesn't show anything visually.
Special project concluded.
Cultists' flagship secured. After slowly fighting their way deck by deck, our Marines have finally eradicated the last pockets of resistance on the former flagship of the Red Prophets. Few prisoners were taken, as most of the zealous cultists preferred to throw their lives away in futile suicide attacks. The cult's leader was found in the vessel's bridge, killed by his own hand. At long last, it looks like the Red Prophets has met its end. Our engineers have restored power to the ship's engines and has been pressed into service with our fleet as the dawn of creation. The vessel should be brought to a spaceport as soon as possible for more permanent repairs. Excellent.
Anomaly found.
Right. Home to a number of whatever this word means, impacted craters. Something breaks the visual uniformity of one of the larger craters. Okay, you go and do that. So, former cult flagship. Very nice. Okay, so you go repair. You go repair. And you head back to base. Actually, just go like that. Go home. Excellent. So now we have precursors and 4 more worlds to survey still. So one up here. And we just surveyed one somewhere else apparently. Don't know. These guys are fighting those guys, okay. And these guys should definitely win. Right, while the crater in question was most likely the result of a regular meteorite impact, the complex patterns in the resulting depression originated at a later time. Science officer argues that these subsurface level patterns are not the result of an impact but a collision between the asteroid and some unidentified orbital installation or ship of alien make. How odd. Okay, a lot of science. Right, let's have a look at this fight here. They're regenerating. It would be odd if these guys lose and get destroyed. You've done some surface construction, that is fine. The Balterian power plant, so now we have a lot of energy.
Construction project concluded.
I can't do debris on this one, right? Because I'm not involved in the fight. I can indeed not. Alright. Construction ship, you are done with something, so you go and do something else, like this research station. Okay, these two systems are very close to each other, so I don't know which one I selected actually. Selected the further one away. Fair enough, you just do that first then. Right, we would need a spaceport here at some point. And we are actually using missiles. So you go and do that. Have we gotten to where we can upgrade this? No, this is... Yes, this is invented, right? Yes. You've been fully surveyed. Where is this? That's up here. Excellent.
System survey concluded.
That is out here. One left to do in this particular sector. Okay, so we're not going this way, but we could go south. The Imari frontrunners want something from us. What is this? Greetings, Sigmox. As you no doubt note, we are the Umarian, are dedicated to the study and conservation of all forms of life in the galaxy. We have studied your species and determined that the Sigmox Syndicate is unlikely to last for more than a few centuries at best. To ensure the continuation of the Sigmox species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire a part of your population for our endangered species preserve. Alright, we construct a special reservation that precisely mirrors the natural habitat of your species, and its population will be taken care of and protected from all harm. So you need not worry on their behalf. So what do you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of our species? Alright. They'll get a population. We'll be unhappy for a while, but that leads to other things. They'll like us better and so on, or we will say no. I think that that'll be exciting to have sort of a spy within their system, so let's do that. He disappeared from here. Okay. I guess we are putting you to grow here then. Our food storage is actually full. Can we go at large then? Because we're still making positive food, so let's do that. And these guys, they now like us better, right? They like us quite a bit. They have close borders. If I remember correctly, they will open the borders at some point for us. And right now. So we could go here and scan their systems and so on.
Research concluded.
Right. Habitability plus 5%. Nice. Tile blockers. Empire leader capacity. Siphon, and this thingy here. This is a long way off. I think I'll take the energy siphon and get that done as well. How are we doing on traditions? 43 months. So that's a while away also. We only have one youth thingy to go for, yeah, and that's level 5 still. It still is, and how we're doing here 4 still. I see. No planet here and no planet there, alright. Yeah, and we're rivaling these guys, so they won't be able to get into our empire, and therefore they won't get into the other spaces behind us here. Repairs done. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Varum in the Thuban system. They are presently what could be considered late medieval age, with a firm grasp of metallurgy and feudal society. The printing press is accelerating this spread of knowledge. We should consider building an observation post about their world to study them more closely. So where is this? That is here. Ah, okay, so there is a world here.
Construction project concluded.
Which means we now have 5 of those, alright. We are done constructing stuff over here. So you did do that one. Then it is here. Mining station and research stations. Go to town. Right, what are we doing here? Okay, faction founded. Let's look at that one. A new faction has recently gained traction in the internal political landscape, led by scientist Juthleg. They call themselves Full Entrenchment Group. Their members work for equally and justice for all the citizens of our empire. Alright, so factions, what number is that here? It's these guys. They're quite happy with us, and that is because anti-autocratic, which we ain't, good, free movement, which we have, reproductive freedoms, which we have, and anti-caste, which we have. Alright, so they like us. That is all fine. And these ships have been repaired. Just merge you into one.
System survey
and upgrade you. You're done here, so you sneak in between the 2 enemy systems.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
You've been upgraded. We have strength 600. Alright. That is not quite enough to tackle those guys or the pneumatic fortress. Don't really have anything else to tackle unless we attack these guys directly. Which we could do, but I think it's maybe a bit early for us. And we have other stuff to do so far, so don't really need to do that right this instant. Right, so we should look at another frontier outpost out here somewhere.
System survey concluded.
Right, so this was a very small system, but valuable with science, it looks like. And he became level 2, excellent. Point defense. Right, hyperdrive. Hyperdrive is less important in Hyperlanes because it doesn't increase the range, we can jump or anything like that, but it's still gonna help us with speed. Research alternatives also takes a while, and better sensors is gonna be way shorter. Let's just get to hyperdrive. And does this give us some more upgrades? It did not. Alright. Alright, you should be building something here. Let's clear you and say clear you, get that done, and then build a power plant here. Then upgrade you. then we are sort of done with that, except this guy here, 2 and 2, you can stay there and do that. That's all fine. Here. Minerals. 1 food, I think I usually replace that with something like, say, this one here. So let's just get that queued up as well. Then we will build a farm and a mining thingy here. How are we doing with you? You are not quite there yet. System survey, that's up here, alright. On this way, up towards the planet, and even just into the Fallen Empire, I guess we'll go and survey. We should maybe recruit a 3rd Trainig ship and go down this way. I think I actually want to do that. Don't have the minerals right this instant, but I think that is gonna be prudent for us. We have to upgrade here and build some destroyers as well, but let's get back to that after the science ship, I guess. So let's add another science ship. And we can get the auto exploration going also at some point. And even assist research at some point. Right, how are we doing on traditions? 28 months. I'm still sort of waiting for us to finish off the expansion. I don't know if that's the correct way of doing things, but we're doing that and relying on the frontier outposts for a while to find
project concluded.
Places we can colonize. What was this? This was the science ship, yeah. So hire another scientist. Experience gain, lifespan. Let's go with lifespan then. And you head down here and survey this way. Right, these armies, you just collapse those for a while. Don't need them right this instant. Right, these modifiers, have they gone away? You're still working. These guys are working away as well. Extra dimensional insight. Oh, that's a long time actually to have that research speed. An abandoned ship has been left adrift aimlessly above this planet. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it is relied on solar power to function. So you go and research that. Right, what do we have here? We have void clouds. If it boosts our fleets a smidge, then you can handle that. Okay, what do we have to cook up? This is gonna be our settlement, so we don't need to go there really. Let's start here. You should build a solar panel network, at least. How far away are you? 37, so this is not too bad. 22 months. Failure. Sadly, the solar sailor found above the planet was destroyed in a clumsy attempt by the science officers to bring it into cargo bay of the ship. Okay. That happens every now and then, I guess. That 5% or 10% fail, whatever is minimum. I think it's 5% actually. That should hit on occasions.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so you are done here, so let's upgrade you, and then we are short of our minerals. We could maybe afford a mining network. No, we can't. Right, let's get back to you once we have some more minerals stored. But I should definitely increase the speed here.
System survey concluded.
Right, I'm gonna have a peek in here. No, we can't. Which is fine. 600. So if we get up to maybe 1,000 with our fleet strength, then we shouldn't be able to handle that easily enough.
Concluded.
We're working our way down to the planet first, I guess.
Construction project concluded.
All right. Here you upgrade this thing. That is all fine. And then you here. What do you do? You're still waiting. Actually, we have gotten here, so we should gather another 211.8 minerals to upgrade this to a capital. There are signs of an ancient precursor civilization in the vicinity of this gas giant. Is this the level 1 scientist? This is the new one, right? 30%. You should still go for it. That should be okay. So that will be number 4.
Construction project concluded.
Right. Can we build here even though we have a precursor thingy? We can. Okay. So get that going. Granted, we're still waiting for enough minerals to upgrade here, but this should speed up our production even more.
Anomaly found.
Efforts to map the surface of this moon have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. You go and right ahead and do that.
Research concluded.
It's one of the more common events, but it's the first time we've seen it in this playthrough. Energy siphon. Alright, so that's sort of sorted out. This regenerative hull tissue, even though it's rare, it's going to take quite a while here. Planetary capital. Yeah, we want that. Youth satellite. A youth satellite was placed in orbit around Heslamur 4 to commemorate the moment of first contact between their empire and the Jabardeni, a contemporary civilization. This event occurred right here in the Heslamur system and had a profound impact on all levels of youth society. For over 1 million years they had thought themselves alone in the galaxy, and the youth reacted with both awe and horror upon the discovery of the sapient alien life. The science ship has recovered the satellite, which now awaits full analysis.
Situation
So
log
what
updated.
kind of level is that going to be? Level 5, okay. How close are you to level 5? Well, not even halfway, it looks like. So, some way off. It's down here. Indeed, down here.
System survey concluded without incident.
And that is also down here. So, down the way. How many are we missing? 150.
Construction
So
project
another 3
concluded.
months or so. Do I want to upgrade you? Might as well, and then they'll delay this a bit more.
Evading hostiles.
Okay, who are you? You're a pirate fleet. Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be an assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Maradom 1A have been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Maradom 1A or Prime A could have supported life on that scale at any point in its moon's history. Science officers has prepared a special project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log updated.
Right, so let's do that. You can't even do that because you're not high enough level. Great. Requires level 3 and you're only level 2. Right, hopefully you'll get to level 3 soon enough.
Construction project concluded.
And here
System
you
survey
seem
concluded.
okay as such. Alright, I will take a break here. Thank you very much for watching.